Hi, Rita. By the way, this is a picture of Brenna on the beach, and thought you might be interested in this. This is a close up of the part that of Brenna that Richard painted out when he painted his first landscape from a photo that I sent him of Brenna walking down the beach. Anyway, this is the close up. This is the part that got painted out. So I'm sorry that you got so upset yesterday. I just wanted to know, and I just want to know, and the kids want to know if we are cooperating to bring up our children together. I did say that you are acting like a princess, and I'm afraid that's what it looks like from where I am. You just wouldn't answer a simple yes or no question. Just a simple question. Yes or no, are we cooperating? Like about your father, I know your father is in deep trouble. It must be terrible. But you say you're just fine. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether you just don't want to say that you're upset. But by all of your accounts or whatever, you're just fine. Everything's just fine. And then you just exploded yesterday, saying everything's not fine. Well, you got to tell me that. Or the kids, they don't even know. They don't know if you're fine or not. They tell me you don't talk to them about anything. And they say that you had a nice cry, the three of you, on the first night, I think. And then ever since then, I haven't heard anything. So as far as I know, from what I know, you're fine. But no, I guess not. I mean, you just blew up. Now, when your father had a stroke, even though you were saying everything was just fine, I did a couple of things. I emailed my family. Here's the email. There's your big phone number. Told them to call. I gave them an Ulrich update. I said that Ulrich can only say one word over and over again. It makes me claustrophobic and want to scream, and it does. It makes me claustrophobic, and also like I'm suffocating just to think about it. Like it just freaks me right out. But when I talk to you, every time I talk to you, you say it's not, like when I talked to you about your dad in the truck a couple of drives ago, you said you couldn't imagine what it was like for how he felt, which I just don't understand. Anyways, whatever. But and then I said that someone from my family, everyone needs to call. Everyone should. She must be devastated. So then here's a link to which I deleted now. A long time ago I deleted it, but it was a message that I did for the kids saying, this is an emergency. It's a major, it's not Ulrich going on holiday. You gotta help your mother. You need to do absolutely everything. Cooperate 100%, fully. I phoned both of them afterwards. In the message I said to Brenna that she had to learn how to look after the birds and take over that responsibility permanently, so that you didn't have to deal with it. I mean, just doing things that they can do. And then I phoned her and said she had to do that, or try to, or approach you. I have no idea whether she did it or not. I just don't know. I really don't know. If they are spoiled little brats, then I guess we only have ourselves to blame for that. I don't know. I mean, however they behave, positive or negative, if we're going to be responsible for positive, we have to be responsible for negative. And if you want to say that you basically single-handedly brought them up, then you single-handedly ruined them, or whatever. But just don't get mad at them for the way they are. Anyhow, they are extremely upset on a number of fronts. And you can't keep ignoring it. I know you're busy with Ulrich, I guess. But you were busy without Ulrich before. And so, Ulrich or not, you need to deal with these issues. Now, Brenna thinks that you don't love her, and that maybe you never did. And since she was 2 years old, she says she hasn't felt any love for her now from you. Now, I think that's rather hysterical, and probably I don't know where she gets this stuff from. So, anyways, so what I did was splice together a bunch of videos that I've been downloading here. I finally did that because I wanted to prove to them that you did love them, that you always have. And so I spliced those together and sent them to the kids. Like Leah oscillates back and forth. She's really in deep trouble. She needs support from you, totally, 100%. She's like Brenna. I think is a lost cause because she doesn't want to hear about this loving Rita. She doesn't want to know, and I hate that. It defies logic, and it really pisses me off. But I'm trying. So you're not tackling these issues and you not dealing with things is just making them huge instead of them being a problem. You got to explain what is going on. They need to be part of as you move forward in your life. So, I need to know whether you hate me or not. They need to know whether you hate me or not. We all need to know where we stand with you. Like, are we cooperating? Aren't we? I wanna help with the kids. If you want me to look after the kids every weekend, that's fine. I'll do that. Just let's do it. Let's make the arrangement. If you want me to look after them for 3 months while you handle everything, I will do that. Just let me know. I don't get anything from you except I'm fine. I get, and ironically, when you can text like crazy to me when you want to talk about how upset your dad is or what a mess your dad is in. I just get a stream of texts, but nothing if I need anything, like about trying to get, that's just one little example, trying to get Leah's music to her. She just, I don't know, she's got a problem. She doesn't understand the direct consequences of her ignoring her music. She gets so freaked out that her teacher is mad at her. But then, so, like, I don't know. Anyways, whatever. The music is so important because they don't have much. And Brenna's drama is very, very important to her. Now, Brenna has huge, huge issues. Leah has giant issues. They generally speaking feel abandoned, and they felt abandoned. And you can say, oh, well, that's your fault because you got drunk. Well, whatever. Okay, I'll take that. But they feel abandoned because of you two, because you don't talk to them. You don't, Leah is just tragically upset that you lie. Like, that you say things like that I don't contribute to the cottage, that I don't care about the cottage, and that I canceled the insurance, but I didn't. And all these little lies. She just freaks out over it. So I sent her a message. I recorded her a message saying, look, your mom and her dad kind of play loose with the truth. We all kind of do. It just sort of happens. Don't be so upset about it. Just face it. So there's big, big, big problems. And they're not all my fault. You have to bear some responsibility. I'm sorry. The princess thing was because I was irritated because you would not answer a simple question. Why do you have to call me tomorrow to say yes or no? Like, what is that? Just tell me, are we cooperating or not? And if we're cooperating, then I go, okay, fine, what are we going to do? If we're not, then I leave. I walk away. Fine, done. No cooperation. But, look, I am fully aware of how the suffering that your father must be going through, but I am not completely aware of what it is doing to you, because I cannot get any information out of you, and I don't get any information out of the kids because they say that they don't know. So, like, you tell me you don't have any time, but then there seem to be situations where you have lots of time. And texting and keeping me informed and dealing with issues they're my kids too. So what if I drink? They're still my kids. They're still mine. They come to me with problems that they can't speak with you about. They want me to speak on their behalf. They need someone. They're like you're providing all of the physical stuff, but they just feel left out. I don't know. I mean, you may not think that's important because maybe you felt left out as a kid, but they think it is. Anyway, so I'm sorry about the princess thing, but it just seemed like it from where I was, from far away, and left out. Again, I'm left out too. I mean, you don't have to leave me in the loop if you don't want to. If you hate me and you think I utterly suck and utterly irredeemable, then you need to tell me that.